From the outside, obviously, it's number 1 versus number 2 in the East, but inside the game, how would you assess this one?
It was fun. It was fun. Obviously, you want to come out and win again, but I'm talking to a couple of my teammates out there. A couple of Celtics. It feels like playoff atmosphere. Obviously, there's nothing like the playoffs, but high intense game, 2 great teams going at one another. It's what you want to be a part of, competition like that. So it's exciting.
Speaking of talking to teammates, I saw you especially too in D-Will's ear down the stretch, defensive strategies, learning on the fly. What's going to be the biggest key?
Just getting him adjusted as soon as we can. It's been a while since he played. Just getting his rhythm back and just being the point guard that we know him to be, and understanding the flow of the game and when minutes are being played and when he's going to be in. We have a tendency when we get new guys. It's kind of us being professionals, but we got to put guys out there in order for them to get a feel for it. So he was out there in the end of the game. Making some plays out there. So glad we got him.
Kyrie, you guys are bringing players off the bench now who have been names in this league for a long time. Mm-hmm. Does it dawn on you then that you still have Kevin Love and J.R. Smith? They're not even out there.
That didn't dawn on me until just now.
No, you know what I mean.
No. I'm just saying. It's crazy. I don't want to say I forgot about him, but I was just like, yeah, we actually do have 2 other guys that we're still missing, that we still got to get into the flow of things when they get back healthy. So we got to get better. We got to get better, and we will. We'll learn from this, go on to this Atlanta and take care of business as well as in Miami. So you learn what you can from this game and move on.
You talked about this being a fun game. Would you call it fun going up against Avery Bradley too?
Yeah, it's always fun.
What's that matchup like?
It's fun. It's fun. He's a great defender, so he's gonna get up, make sure I'm pressured. He forced me to take a tough shot at the end. You got to live and take. He's a great defensive player. He makes a staple on that and makes shots as well. Made a big 3 for him to create separation. They're a good ball club, so they made some big-time plays down the stretch.
It's not often you have to play through foul trouble yourself, but for you, when your game is so predicated on aggressiveness, how were you able to stay aggressive?
They did a great job. Coach Stevens does an incredible job of continuing to press the matchups, and they knew I had 2 fouls, and they kept on in the post. And vice versa, if it was the other way around with another guy having 2 fouls, we would have done the same thing. So for me, getting those 2 quick fouls, put me in a little bit of a weird stretch, but came out and just still tried to be aggressive, try to make plays.
What did you learn about Stevens All-Star Weekend?
It was fun to play for him, man. The X and O's goes way beyond, but he's an even better person, great coach, and what they got going down there in that locker room is very special.
What will stand out to you about your time being a teammate with Jordan McRae?
A lot, man. Obviously it was somewhat emotional, but like we always say in this business, it happens as part of it. So understanding that he'll get picked up, incredible player, even better person. So I'll see him soon.
Kyrie, you and Isaiah got matched up head to head in the first half. What makes him so tough to guard?
A lot of plays for him. So they're coming to him every single time. You just try to stay between him and the basket, but he does a great job of drawing fouls and getting to the free throw line and making his teammates better.
Almost 24 minutes tonight after the layoff. How difficult was that?
My legs felt a little heavy today, and I felt a little bit of rust because, I've been on the court in over 2 weeks. So, with that said, I didn't really expect to play as many minutes. I wasn't sure coming in, but, definitely made use of them.
I know the short corner 3 is a shot you expect to knock down. You've had 7 in the final 10 seconds in your career. Does it feel good that the guys have that much belief in you to take that shot?
Yeah, I thought it was good. It felt good, looked good, did everything but go in. I'm sure I'll get many more of them. So just move on to the next one, and keep shooting.
But you look comfortable out there.
Yeah, look, I felt pretty comfortable. I guess they really don't practice here, and then they told me that coming in. So, yesterday was abbreviated. Before we got on the plane, and so I'm just kind of playing on the fly right now, and learning on the fly, and I'm sure it'll take me a little bit of time, but not much. Like you said, I felt pretty comfortable out there, and it's easy to play with a group like this.
How do you feel play with Kyrie on the court?
It was great. I expected to play, with Kyrie, at some point, while I was here, and I think we can definitely play together. As I can play off the ball, he can play off the ball. And it's just another ball handler out there with LeBron. So I think once I get the swing of things, it'll be a good lineup for us.
Was the game plan for you and Kyrie to close out together in the closing lineup?
You gotta ask T. Lue that. I had no clue. Like I said, coming in, exactly how many minutes or what things were going to be like today. So I was just out there playing.
Is it difficult to flush out years of Dallas plays and before that, Brooklyn, and just kind of learn the nomenclature in a different set of circumstances?
This is something that takes time. It takes a little bit of time, but. The sets are pretty simple here. It's just getting the calls and remembering them. Sometimes when T. Lue calls something out, my mind is kind of just scrambled, just trying to think of what exactly it is. But, it wasn't bad today.
You've played with Kyle before, and you played with LeBron on Team USA. Does it help having guys out there who you've played with and are familiar with to get integrated into the team?
In a certain sense, but it's been a long time. It's been 4 years since I played with Bron, and even more with Kyle. So, I definitely know how they like to play, but it'll take some time to get used to it.
LeBron passed you the ball for that last one. Was that almost like you're welcome to the Cavs?
No, it was a great moment. It was set up perfect. Just like I said, I did everything but make it.
I just thought it was cool that he said you were wide open. Was it?
Wide open. Felt good, looked good, just didn't go in.
Ron, heck of a game, back and forth. Was it a matter of them just making some big shots down the stretch in your mind?
Great game. Executed well by both teams, and they made a couple more shots than we did down the stretch, but nothing bad about tonight. Obviously you can always look at the game and see ways you could have guarded this better or did this better or got a rebound here, but we played a very, very good game, and they played a very, very good game, and it was victorious.
Take us through that last offensive possession you guys had.
Well, we had just scored the possession before. Kai got the baseline drive to the reverse on Al Horford, and we want to try to go back to that matchup. They didn't switch at that time. They kept Bradley on him, so Bradley made Kyrie work. Kyrie was still able to get a good look to a fadeaway on the baseline. Double T got offensive rebound, kicked it out to me, and I seen Crowder running out of control. He jumped, and then Marcus Smart jumped at me, and I seen D. Will naked in the short corner. So gave him an opportunity. He just missed it. So we got the shot that we wanted as well.
LeBron, these wire-to-wire games, how important are they in forming you guys to what you want to be come playoff time?
Well, we're not where we want to be. We're not even healthy right now. We still got 3 guys that haven't even rejoined the team. We got Bogut and Swish and Kev that's still been out. So, we're not where we want to be, but it's great to get, what we have right now. This is what we have right now. We're playing some good ball. So it was a good game for us here in Boston.
You have a packed schedule this month, like 17 games, 12 on the road. Not a lot of practice time, hardly any practice time. So what's it like working with new lineups for the first time, like a crunch situation?
Well, we got to use our shoot arounds. We got an hour to to key in on what we need to do as a team in our shoot arounds, and then we have film sessions. Like you said, we got 17 games on the road in March,
12
or 17 total, 12. Yeah, so we don't have much time as far as practicing. So we use those other times to prepare.
How difficult is it to guard the Celtics' three-point shooters?
Well, it's very difficult to guard IT. IT is the catalyst, and he makes those guys, he gets those guys good looks. And, in the fourth quarter, he, broke us down a couple times, made the defense, crack in, and, 2 of those threes, late in the game, especially, the 1-2, Bradley on the left wing bar bench, and then the one on the right wing to Crowder, was because of IT's penetration.
Did you like what you saw with Darren and Kyrie on the floor together?
Yeah, but D. Will hasn't played in 2.5 weeks, and it was a great first game for him. He's just trying to get his legs back up underneath him, but he's gonna need a couple weeks. I think he exceeded. He told me he was gonna play 10 to 12 minutes. He ended up playing 23 minutes, so we kind of fast tracked his legs. So, he's gonna be in the ice tub for the next day and a half until Friday.
T. Lue said in the fourth, you guys are kind of searching for matchups or mismatches against kind of playing flow offense. How often do you guys do that, or was that part of the fact that Darren hadn't really played with you guys yet?
Well, we're a flow team. When we got a good flow, we want to continue to do that. But Coach did a good job of we had some timeouts, giving us some good sets out of timeout. Early in the fourth quarter, when we had our second unit out there, for the most part, we ran some sets. And I was able to get RJ a 3, get Kyle a shot, D. Will was able to drive down the lane, get him a layup and things of that nature. So, you know, like I said, you know, you can always look at the film and see, you know, we should have did this, we should have did that. But I was always call that a Monday morning quarterback. You know, anybody can do that. Anybody can go back on the film and say, oh, we should have did this. But, you know, it was a great game.
They were able to keep it a half-court game. How difficult is it to break out of that when you want to run?
No, I mean, we want to run, but at the same time, you know, we kept it a half-court game as well. And those guys, I mean, every team in the NBA wants to get easy baskets. And it was just a good Eastern Conference battle.
Did you notice that was Belichick when you were heading right for him there?
Yeah, that's why I slowed up.
Somebody remarked that may be the collision of the two most winningest guys.
I don't know if I'm on his level, but I definitely slowed up because I knew it was him. You know, I'm not taking no legend out. I'm not doing that. I need to keep seeing him win, so that's pretty cool for me.
All right, thanks, LeBron. Thanks, everybody.